It's a common problem on the coast that never seems to have a quick or satisfactory outcome. This tug at Fisherman's Wharf Marina in Campbell River originally started leaking in 2023, but the elderly owner, a man in his 80s, removed as much oil and fuel as he could to the satisfaction of the Coast Guard at the time. But this past May, it partially sank and on Monday finally went to the bottom.
Oh, I was devastated. I knew we were in for a roundabout fight with everyone that was involved the first time and the second time, and we were.
It's been leaking a mix of oil and diesel all week, which is worse now, she says, and there's almost an overpowering smell of fuel and oil in the air. As for the owner,
He is MIA. We don't know where he is. It was too much for him to handle, and he just left.
the man owns and lived on this makeshift houseboat next door that could also be at risk, but he just walked away. He has no insurance, and that's just one of the layers of issues in a situation like this.
But in order to get insurance, sometimes you need to have a survey, and a lot of these boats won't pass a survey, so they don't even try to get insurance.
We struggle with it. We're trying to be as good human beings as we can, because a lot of these people are on limited incomes, and it's their housing. But this is the end result. This is that if they can't deal with it, it ends up falling in our lap.
They have a new rule here that all boats need to be insured, but weren't about to evict a man in his 80s. It also points to a growing trend in BC's housing crisis. More people living on boats, and ones that could end up like this. McDonald says so far the Coast Guard isn't acting because it's not a navigational hazard and the spill isn't deemed to be serious.
Our resources are limited as a harbor. Our funds are basically from the users here. So essentially, if we spend, could be up to $100,000 to deal with this issue, that's coming out of the pockets of all of the harbor users here.
In the meantime, these fish swim in the leaking fuel and oil around the docks. We wanted to find out if the Coast Guard has a plan for this tugboat, but did not receive a response today.